greatest storytellers of all time, the master of horror, Stephen King.
Yes, he has been keeping us on the edge of our seats for 45 years, and he's here now to talk about his latest thriller and his 61st book, The Institute. Stephen King, what an honor.
Thank you.
I kind of worked my way into this interview.
She hijacked this interview.
I did. I hijacked it because I'm obviously a huge fan, and I know we've spoken before, and I am so excited about this new book, The Institute. But what's it like to see just a few of all of your books are bestsellers, but just to see your work all in one place right there? Looks like you're.
It's pretty scary, actually. All of that came out of my head. I can't believe it's still around.
I'm scared to think that Pennywise came out of your head. What is it like being on the same set?
Yeah, but you had Bill Skarsgård here. Isn't he a nice guy?
Really nice guy. Super.
He is.
Let's talk about the new book, The Institute.
Absolutely.
How would you describe it, not fully, but give us it in 3 words?
I would say that it's a story about kids who are being held prisoner to use special psychic abilities that they have in a very nasty place. Think of it as Tom Brown's school days go to hell.
Oh, okay. There's a good pitch.
And it is amazing because you said this is all in your head. And for those of us who have been reading your books, that is maybe a very scary place. But is there anything that scares you? What keeps you up at night?
Well, the current political situation.
And that kind of echoes in the book a little bit, doesn't it?
There's a little bit in the book because, you know, I try to keep my politics and my storytelling separate, but there's a membrane there, a blood-brain membrane where it kind of feeds through. But there are things that scare me in the real world. Elevators in New York City. There's a huge, every time I get into one, you know, the trouble is your imagination is a two-edged sword. It pays the bills, but on the other hand, you get into an elevator and you think, there's a hole under there. So it can be scary.
Yeah, you think about the unthinkable, or at least what's possible and what's scaring everyone. Your new book, The Institute, by the way, I love this, is being called the most gut-wrenching tale of kids triumphing over evil since It. Mm-hmm. That's very high praise. I mean, that's a remarkable thing. How do you top the next one each time you're writing another book?
You forget everything else that you've written and you sit down. I mean, we're all amateurs at this business. And every time I sit down, it's like the first time. And so I sit down and I say to myself, I've got this great idea. I understand that what's in my head is terrific, and what comes out on the page won't be quite as terrific, but you try your best.
But one common thread is, I mean, you have such remarkable children. It seems like you can get in the minds of kids in such a unique way. How?
Keep your antenna out, listen, listen, listen all the time. When I wrote It, all those years back, I had my kids to draw on, and I would just sort of be the fly on the wall and listen to what they said, what they were talking about. And I was able to pull from my own childhood at that point because it was closer. Further away now, but thank God I have grandchildren, so the book is dedicated to my 3 grandsons. And
what an inspiration you are. Can you imagine?
61 books. The Institute. Thank you for coming in. The Institute is out today, and everyone in the audience going home with a copy. You're all taking home The Institute today.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.